So today I'm going to share with you a Route 66 Oklahoma adventure that you can do in just one day, and you'll have a ball just like we did. We covered Arcadia and Wellston. I'm going to show you some highlights, some great video coverage that we got while we were there, as well as pictures, lots of tips, even at the end some places that you can stay close to the Route 66 area right here in central Oklahoma that are not going to break the bank. So let's just get started with tip number one, and that is you need to pick up this guide. This guide is free from the Oklahoma Tourism Department, and it is a Route 66 Association has put this together, and it covers all the things that you can do in Oklahoma. But they also have an app as we are going to be traveling all through Oklahoma and showing you all the things you can do on Route 66. Every adventure we will scout out here and with the app first, and then we're going to share them with you. It's totally free from the Oklahoma Tourism Department. I'll link it in the links below so that you can get your copy, or I'll see if I can figure out how to link the app. I'm not super techie, but I'll try to figure this out for you guys. Hey there, if you're new here, we are Carl and Lori, and we put together Life After the Clock because life does not have to be boring after you hit 60 years old. And we are out there having adventures, and we want to show you how easy that is. We want to take you along to encourage you to do the same. Now, today we went on the little small stretch of the Mother Road right here in Oklahoma, and we found some great barbecue. We found an iconic historic barn to share with you. We found a giant Thumbtack. We even stopped in at a brand new casino right here on the Mother Road. We're not gamblers, but it is a sight to see. You gotta check it out. This turned out to be one of the best road trips that we have ever taken. We had a ball. So grab your road trip snacks, jump in your car, come along with us on this little day on Route 66. No, I'm not gonna lie. We have avoided Route 66 much of our lives. You know, when you're working all the time, when you have so much you have to get done, you don't take the slower route. You always take the fastest route. Well, Route 66 may not be the fastest route, but maybe that's the point. So this round barn was built back in 1898, and I'm telling you guys, it still looks amazing. Just check this out. To the round barn in Arcadia to check it out. We have never been here. Another place that is right down the road, but we have not ventured out. Both of our kids, I believe, have been here. There's a lot of history inside this barn, and we're about to go check it out. It is on Route 66, so another Route 66 attraction for you. Of the 400 miles of Route 66 in Oklahoma, this is one of the most photographed place that people stop in Oklahoma, so you gotta come and see it. It does not disappoint. And the question you gotta ask is, why in the world did they make a round barn? And the reason they made it round is because of the Oklahoma weather and tornadoes. The guy who built it felt like, if we make this thing round, maybe it will protect it from being sucked up into a tornado. Even back when it was first built, it was a really important place for the community, for the area, because this is where teenagers would come and dance. So check out this sign, Wilbur Holbrook, the one on the bottom. It says, when I was a kid in the 30s, we had dances in the hayloft that lasted until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It was a depression and there wasn't much entertainment, so these dances were a pretty big deal. It would be too late for people to drive their old Model Ts back home, so everybody would sleep on blankets in the yard. Talk about a slower life. And then they would get up early the next morning, go home, and do their chores. This round barn was an important part of the lives and the people right here in central Oklahoma. They have some great exhibits in there that gives the whole history of how the round barn was constructed, when it was constructed, who did the work. They even have some of the old implements outdoors as well as indoors that you can, for you to take a look at. They had this guy who made all kinds of signs and drawings for the museum. He was instrumental in rebuilding the barn when it went through a terrible storm, which you'll learn about as you tour the barn. But it says, this sign says, if gasoline gets too high for the automobile, this is the answer to that problem. go back to the good old days. It takes no gasoline. And of course, he signed it. I mean, he was quite the character, it seems like, and you'll learn all about him in the barn. This is what it looks like on the inside of the Round Barn in Arcadia. Looks like there's some things upstairs as well. Definitely something I love about the Round Barn is that they didn't make everything back in the day look exactly the same. I mean, buildings had character. And honestly, that's why we want to discover and enjoy Route 66 even more. So we've come upstairs now at the Round Barn in Arcadia, and it is quite the engineering feat for back in the day. They now hold special events here. You can rent it for different events, weddings and such. Just incredible. It's not really huge though, but really beautiful. I can see a wedding in here. It would be gorgeous. All those years ago, they engineered this roof. That's amazing, in my opinion, how they got it all up there. You'll learn all about that in their memorabilia inside the barn. They do still do live music here. The Round Barn Rendezvous is the second Sunday from 12 to 5, and it is free music. How fun would that be to sit in and listen to music with those incredible acoustics in this barn? You can't beat that. As I mentioned to you in the very beginning, we found amazing barbecue. Oklahoma has a lot of great barbecue places, but this one is an award winner. Check this out. This is Butcher's Barbecue Stand in Wellston, Oklahoma, just down the road from the Round Barn. We have come over here to Butcher's Barbecue, Wellston, Oklahoma. It's really just right down the road from us, literally like 20 minutes, but it is always packed here. You have to get here early because once they run out, they close. So it's award-winning barbecue. So we are fired up. Carl's in line, hold his spot for me. It's Saturday, so there are a lot of people here. I can show you their hours, but again, once they sell out, that's it. The food here is amazing. Not only the barbecue, but the apple baked beans. Oh, the apple baked beans are amazing. And the decor on the inside is stinking awesome as well. This is the kind of barbecue you expect on Route 66. In cattle country, right? Carl got the chopped brisket, I got the burnt ends, and none of it disappointed. Check out these pictures. This food was large amounts. Listen, we ate good. I cannot tell you enough about this barbecue. And just look at the inside of this place. Here's a glimpse of the inside of Butcher's Barbecue. Lots of old memorabilia on the walls. They have a bar and incredible barbecue, evidently, because take a look at this line. This is the line that we are in. It goes from that door way in the background back there, wraps around. There's Carl. We finally made it to this end. Looks like it's going to be worth it. Right there in Wellston, you're also going to see the giant Thumbtack. And only on Route 66 would you find a 23-foot tall public art installation that is a roadside attraction for all of the people that are following Route 66. So the giant Thumbtack features some stained glass that depicts some of the important things to Oklahomans, like the bison, the Turner Falls. It also has some imagery on there that shows oil and music and aviation and history and horses. I mean, things that are very iconic for the state of Oklahoma. And while we were there, we also looked at some of the other art installation that is there on the side of the road where people have painted. We saw them working on it, in fact, while we were there. It's all finished now, some incredible Oklahoma type scenes. So stop there and check out the Pushpin in Oklahoma, the giant Thumbtack in Wellston. If you stay on Route 66, head towards Chandler, you're going to see the Harras Casino, and it is in conjunction with the Iowa tribe of Indians here in Oklahoma. It had just opened. Now, we're not big gamblers, but it was a sight to see. In fact, look at the pictures of the inside. It looks like you have walked into a Vegas casino. They've done it well. We have heard there are plans in the works for the golf course, a large event center and resort, a place to stay. So it's going to be another option for you to stay on Route 66 in the future, but definitely a place that is fun to check out, even if you don't gamble like us. They have some great restaurants with some good prices, especially in the cafe, and then they have a steakhouse that I've heard is wonderful. So a great place to check out on Route 66 in Central Oklahoma as well. So if you're coming to Oklahoma from out of town and you need some ideas of some places to stay right here in Central Oklahoma that won't break the bank, I've created some links. I've put those down below just to help you out. So this is just the beginning. We are going to continue to travel Route 66 and share our adventures with you and encourage you to get off the couch and come out, enjoy life. So please subscribe to our channel, follow along with us, and in the comments below, tell us about your adventures. Tell us the places you're visiting on Route 66 or anywhere for that matter. In fact, in a few weeks, we're headed to Poland. There's no Route 66 over there, but there's a huge adventure waiting for us. And I would love for you to experience that with us as well. So until next time, man, we appreciate you guys. Get out there and have some fun.